Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLady and today we are finally back with another African mini zoo series. Well, I say finally, but you guys have been watching this series until last week, but I was pre-recording it all because I was going on a holiday. So for me, it feels like a month or so ago. It's not like an exact month, almost is. But yes, we are finally back with our African mini zoo series, and thank God there is one African animal in the new Twilight Pack that we can add in this series, and that is obviously the bat. But before we go and jump into building something for a bat, we are actually going to see how our zoo is doing at this point. And we need to talk. We need to talk about these climbing frames in the cheetah habitat because, oh boy, I got some comments in the previous episode about that cheetahs cannot climb because they have like these dog-like non-retractable claws, etc, etc. But if you just Google cheetahs in trees, you will actually see that there are cheetahs. Well, maybe not climb. Well, there are actually cheetahs that do climb in certain parts of Africa. But let's be honest here, these climbing frames are set up like they can basically just walk over it. It's not even climbing. But yeah, I just really wanted to mention that, like, it's really not that I just made this up or anything like that. Just Google it and you guys will see even some really cool pictures of some cheetahs in trees. I am just really happy with this habitat, and especially with the two different ways. And it would be just nice if cheetahs would be able to like lay down here on these logs and just chill and have some fun. I mean, that would be just super amazing. Anyways, this habitat is definitely one of my favorites. I honestly forgot to upload this one to the Steam Workshop, so you guys will be able to do that very soon if I am ready with making all the screenshots and stuff. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. But yeah, the rest is obviously downloadable via the collection list in the description down below with all the habitats and a lot of other stuff that we made throughout this whole series. Now clearly with the new free update 1.11 we got some updates here with exhibits itself. So obviously I do want to set up some things. Like in my overview video I did use like a sandbox file of this franchise mode series, so don't worry about that. I did not add any real talking points in this corner right over here. However, no, I'm not going to add those in here, but we can now look into this management tab, which actually is super duper useful. So what I want to do, we have males. I want a maximum of 1 in here, and I actually do not really mind which one, so these can just go. And then I think I'm gonna store them in a training center just so I have a little idea of how this would actually go, like how many I have. The priority is highest age, is that how you call that? The oldest age, that is. And females, store and training center. Let's just keep it like this, and then if we turn this on, then the management will start. And I think we can just do the same right over here. So I actually want to have a maximum amount of males and a maximum amount of females. Oh, right, that actually goes super fast. So right now, I should be having, perfect, I have 2 Goliath frogs right in here. And then if we go to, wait, maybe we can add an animal talk right over here. So what animals do we have? We have the scarab beetle and we have the puff adder. Now I think that the puff adder is not able to be held in hands, but let's wait and see if we can do that with the beetle right over here. Now I actually feel, yes, okay, we can hide it away because I actually do not want this one to be super visible. The scarab beetle, educators can handle the sacred scarab beetle. So that is perfect. So now what we need to do is just make sure that this one is in a work roster. So we're going to go to work zones everything work roster. We're gonna select this one in the everything work roster. I think, did I actually set up? No, we did hire these guys in the previous episode. And I'm going to put these cleaning people, caretakers, whatever, right in the everything work roster as well. How many educators do we have? We have 3 educators. I feel like we might want to hire 1 more. So we're going to put you down right over here. And I'm going to select you in the everything work roster, which, where are you? Is right over here. And then we go to education. And then we should be having 1 animal talk that is not, okay, beetle talk, like so. And you are in March. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So we could do this in the month of November, even though we have enough educators to overlap for now. I think this is the last one, and then we can do some overlapping things because we do have 4 educators. So I think that is totally fine. So we can now put this one right in here. Is she like then going to stand all the way up here? Because that would be a little bit silly maybe. Can we hide it away somewhere in here? I honestly don't think so. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this one right over here, and then I'm just like the speaker itself, I don't really mind. Well, okay, you know what? It's all right to hide this away a little bit inside of here. The only thing I do not like is that the educator is facing this way and not like a little bit in an angle, but I think it's fun to have at least 1 animal talk here with an exhibit. And then hopefully we will not miss out on the animal talk later on. And we have, oh wait, we forgot the management part. So let's just play the game right over here. And we're just gonna do 1 and 1 female. And we're going to put this and turn this one on. I really like this. So the highest age is going first. That also means that we might get some inbreeding. And that means that we maybe will see some albino animals in some of the exhibits. So we're going to turn this one on. Management, 1, perfectly fine. This one is already an elderly, so we need to keep that in mind. Oh man. Oh, this is so cool. I really do like this. Oh, and there's another one. This actually looks really nice from here. Look at her. Oh, are you gonna make a picture? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Through the glass. Let's just do that. All right. Let's make sure that we also have this set to 1, this one set to 1, and I think everything is good right over here. And this one is also going to be set up with 1 female and 1 male. Do we want to have... We have a fire salamander. I think the yellow anaconda is not going to work, and these guys can also not be held in hands. As far as I can tell, these guys will pretty much die without water, so I don't think that that's going to work. I think the fire salamander, but I could be completely wrong here. Maybe it's poisonous. I do not know. So we're just gonna check and see if that is the case. Fire salamander? Yes, they can handle a fire salamander. Okay, so we're gonna move. So wait, that one was December, right? So this one should be February. Let's go to the everything work roster. Select everything inside of here. And then we just go back and we're just going to hide away the animal talk. So this is the way to go for, I guess. If you can kind of freely place it, then maybe this is better. We can try to do this on the other side as well. I think this is not bad, like not the perfect spot. If I would have known, I probably would have made a special spot for it. Is there any way that we can select this one? and move this. I'm not really sure if I want that. No, I'm just gonna keep it in here, even though she's gonna stand weirdly. It's either that or like a super visible animal talking point. I just don't like that. I really wish I was able to use some mods, and then modders would be able to like only have like a little pinpoint or something like that. That would be just super amazing. But yeah, I'm not using mods because I had some crashing experience with that. And therefore, I'm just really worried to lose any of my files because that happened with me. I know there are a lot of people that have no issues with using mods, but when you have a YouTube series, oh man, this looks so cool. When you have a YouTube series like I do, you really do not want to risk any issues with your files. So yeah, that is, oh man, what did it do? Like everything looks so good. I love it. But yeah, that is the reason why I'm not taking any risk at this point to use any mods until I am 200% sure that I won't be losing any of my progress. All right, let's go and check out because, right, we need to go to the okapis real quick. And we go through the door right over here. The okapi should be... where is the okapi? This is the entrance. Should be in the back right over here. And I was wondering why the okapis are pretty much always on the inside in their shelter. There's one sleeping right over here. And where's the other one? Are you on the other side? Where are you? You're right away over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to check, like someone did mention in the comments being like, hey, could it maybe be the temperatures? But no, I don't think so. It's like 8 to 42 degrees that they can handle. I don't know exactly what the maximum amount of degrees is for the outside, but that should not really be the issue. But we could try. We could try to add a few coolers in the ground right over here. Oh gosh, we also need to go to the giraffes, right? It actually is barely different, the outside and the indoor area. It's pretty much like a little bit more red here, so it doesn't feel too bad to be honest. But you know, we could try to see if we add a few coolers right over here and just set this 24 degrees or something like that. And then if we just, I want to put this lower into the ground because I don't really like the steam or something that is coming out of it. So I just want to make sure that you cannot see that coming out of the ground like this. It should become a little bit cooler here on the outside. No idea if this is going to work, but it's definitely worth a try. The giraffes, like someone also did mention, like, hey, your giraffe probably grew up, and that's a good thing to check because that might cause us some issues here with the amount of space that we have for the giraffe. Oh yes, okay, we have 5 adults in here, so indeed all the babies did grow up. So which one is the youngest? I actually totally forgot about that. So let's quickly have a look. So what is smart to do? I think this one is a little female, Luana. I think Luana, if we just check, ooh, it's not bad. It's exactly the right amount of space. We actually also gave her contraceptives already. So you know what? I think as long as this doesn't become really bad, we might just wanna keep 5 giraffes. I mean, what is better than having a beautiful giraffe family in our zoo? I do really like that. I do really, really like that. How are our lovely flamingos doing? Right. Oh, the guy's standing here, which I don't want. Oh, but look at that. Look at a little baby. Man, I love this aviary so much. It was so much fun to build. And I really do hope that you guys are enjoying the aviary in however you downloaded it. I really do hope that it's a little bit useful for your own zoos as well. But it looks like if we just click the flamingo... Oh yeah, the water was an issue. No, but I think this is perfectly fine so far. The water is a little bit of an issue, but as long as we do not get any protesters, I think this aviary is perfectly fine. And yeah, even though we have the bigger walkthrough exhibit, I do really still hope that we will get normal birds that are able to fly and that we are able to build our own aviaries and like that. Like, I do really like the walkthrough habitat for the bats. I think it's perfectly fine for some bats. Hopefully we'll also see some butterflies or fireflies with the bigger exhibits. But yeah, I still do hope that we will get some normal flying birds as well. You know what? We have been talking a lot, but I just really want to get my hands on that big walkthrough exhibit for the bat because I don't have, like, I have been looking at it for just a little bit, but it's obviously going to give me more thoughts about the bigger exhibit once I will build it and see how it all will go. And this is going to be the very first time, so I think I'm just going to start and add like a bat's cave area right over here, maybe a little bit sunken into the ground or something like that. I think we can make something fun out of that. So yeah, without further talking, let's go and start building. So honestly, this rock work was a little bit too much for me. I'm happy that there's only like one animal that we would make a whole cave for and not like 100, because I would become so freaking boring. I am not really a fan of this much rock work, but I am, however, pretty happy with the end result here, even though it was like the first thing we ever do for a bat cave. So as you can tell, we have two different exhibits, and they are connected with each other with a path in the backside. And then, of course, we have this is officially the main entrance, and this is officially the exit. But clearly, in Planet Zoo, they do not really work like that. I tried to get a little bit of inspiration online. There are a lot of bat cave pictures with a lot of rocks as well. Not so much with like an entrance and stuff. So yeah, I did grab this from the internet and try to make it my own a little bit. So let's go inside here. I really, really love these curtains so much. It's just so cool that they move when the guests walk through. I'm not really sure what is going on right over here. We have the first bat exhibit. One thing that I had tons of issues with is getting enough of them. So it's like every time I am able to get one, then another one, then another one. So hopefully now I have 5 in here, and on this side, oh, that one is pregnant. It's right away pregnant as soon as you have 5. How many do we have in here? I think only 3. Yeah, so we still need 2 more, but it's going so slow. It feels like everyone is waiting for the bats, and I feel like maybe Frontier should like raise the amount of bats that are on the market. But yeah, this is the tons of rock work. It's not perfect, but I like how it ended up to be. But I definitely need some more practice. But it's just so much work to put all these rocks down. I did want to create like more of a wobbly path right over here. Obviously, underneath these plaster pieces, there is just one straight path. So obviously, it's only visual that it's going into like this wobbly path right over here. Now, because I do not have that many bats just yet, I wasn't really able to see if the rocks are like in the way of like a flying path or anything like that. So far, I think it's fine, and I think it works fine, and maybe there will be some clipping, and then we will just move some rocks later on. I cannot help it, but these bats look so incredible. I keep thinking it like, okay, that one is, oh gosh, it's dark, yes. That one is flying in circles, but there's no rock interfering, which is actually just perfect. So that one is going to sit down again. This one is just hanging and chilling right over here. But yeah, the bats look amazing. But yeah, as I said, like I did not entirely... That's why also this build took me a day longer, because halfway I was like, oh, more rock work. No, if it's too much rocks, like I love my rocks. But if it's too much like this, then even I feel like it's a little bit too much. So the other side, if we just walk through here, so I did remove like this curtains, or you can't really see them, that is. And then the guests walk through this tunnel basically right over here. Now this franchise mode, we do not have nighttime mode, as you could tell. So yeah, everything will be in daylight in this zoo, and who knows, maybe in the future we will have something with also some nighttime. So yeah, this is basically copied from the other side. It is, I think it looks different because the items are differently placed and stuff, but we only have 3 bats in this one. So yeah, as of right now, we still are not able to get any babies in here. Well, babies, I say that, but like with exhibits, they get offspring, but it's not like a different size of bat. So they get offspring, but it's just like adults. And regarding like the management, we don't really have to do that much for this particular exhibit so far. I think you can have, what is it, 35 bats? 5 to 35. So yeah, as of right now, as things are going super duper slow, well, there is one again. So we can just move that one in here. I have the feeling that when you have the game on pause mode, it's not refreshing that often, because now when I'm playing the game, I at least see 1 or 2 bats. So that is a good thing, I guess. But yeah, I do want to have like pretty big bat caves here. So I think we are gonna go for 35 bats at least in these exhibits, and then the rest we can just sell or anything like that. I think that the management part is definitely doing really well. As you can tell right over here, we have quite some animals in here, so we can just quick trade these guys. I would really like it if we would have a way to like also put these guys on the market instead of like the market being more of a frontier zoo. I think that will make things so much easier, but I guess I guess also the exhibit market will be flooding with so many animals. So I guess it makes sense, because you don't really look at that many stats with exhibit animals apart from like the colors maybe. I don't know. How do you guys handle that? Would that be something that you guys would be interested in, to have like a market that is filled with exhibit? Like, you can adopt albinos, and I think that will be the cool thing, because it's pretty rare also with exhibit animals, I feel, to have albino animals. So that will be like one of the pros of getting that. Wait, oh yes, oh that's right. We have a cheetah. A cheetah is pregnant, so that means that we are going to see some cubs in here. And yes, okay, offspring due January, so that is almost even. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is so awesome. Absolutely love these guys. I really like this habitat. It was quite a struggle to make this, like especially with like everything around it and stuff, to make it all look nice. But yeah, I'm really happy with this habitat. It's different from anything else that we have made, and it also makes me feel like, hey, we are still able to do original and fun. What is with everything breaking down here? Oh my goodness, do we need like an extra mechanic maybe or something? We only have 2 mechanics? Okay, wait, we need to fix that. We are gonna hire 2 more mechanics, and we're gonna put these guys into the everything work roster. How about security, low workload? Okay, but it says efficient workload right over here, but we definitely have a lot of machines and stuff breaking down, so I'm going to train your staff. Our money is going really well at this point, by the way. We should quickly check the food tab. Everything is on 3 already, which is just perfect. And then let's quickly have a look right over here, because wait, wasn't it, what was it, the month again that we had this animal talk? Oh god. Yes, that's the downside. Trying to hide your animal talk in here. Oh, it was November. Alright, okay, we missed that one, unfortunately. It is what it is, I guess. And right over here, ooh, it looks very busy. Did you already do the talk? No. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're gonna see the fire salamander here in a minute. And now he should be doing ha. Yes? Yes? Ah! Is his tooth coming out of his mouth? What was that? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's just on the right hand. I think I like the shoulder the most. But it's cute. It's like so tiny, isn't it? Oh, and it's gone again. It's so fast! I wish it was a little bit slower. But I guess maybe it has to do with these animations or something. I don't know, but I like it. It's like this just extra little feature we are getting with or we got with the free update. So I'm not going to complain. I think it's totally fine. Right. Oh yes. Okay. Water treatment is fail. Oh my goodness! Everything is breaking down. Oh gosh. Did they change anything with franchise mode? Oh yeah. Surely guests are standing here again. I did have an escaping lemur when I was building. So yeah, to make sure that we didn't get any fines or protesters, are already fixed that. Okay, so mechanic is requested. Not really sure what this is all about, but it feels like everything is breaking down right now. I really do hope that is not going to continue like this. Do we have... Oh! Yes, okay. If you guys have seen my overview video of the free update, you notice that they were escaping right over here, all these naughty bungos. So I did move the rock here, so they're not able to climb out anymore. But I think they really did change anything with the traversable area for some of the animals. But now it seems to be fine. So I had like a lot of escaping animals during my first look free update video. But now it looks like there are no weird escapes or something like that anymore. So I'm just super happy with that. Oh man, just can you smile at us one more time? Ah. Man, I love you guys so much. You're so cute. Oh man, this is too cool. I really, really love it. But yeah, do let me know in the comments, like, what are your thoughts about the new bats and the exhibit that we got now in the game? As I said, like, I find them very big, and for at least a cave like this, like, I don't really think that there are a lot more other animals you should be making a cave for, so I'm kind of relieved about that, to be honest. Like, I'm still thinking, like, if we get these exhibits for, like, butterflies or something like that, that would be just really cool. Like, for butterflies, then I would be, like, decorating everything, like, supernatural with a lot of flowers and stuff. The only thing that I'm not really sure of is, like, the path right over here. I actually didn't try to see if we can raise this or something like that. But yeah, like, if it would be something with butterflies, you would also maybe want to have like some kind of river or something like that. And because of the exhibit and the straight path in the middle, it might feel a little bit limited. But, well, we are creative. We can play around with that. But it all does feel pretty big. So it does feel like it limits me a little bit. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the future is going to bring with these bigger exhibits. I like this for the bats. Still do not hope that this is going to be something that we will get for flying birds. But I did see someone commenting also being like, yeah, but maybe it could be like for the really small birds that they will add like this type of walkthrough exhibit right over here. Oh, now we're talking. Let's just go and see. Yes, okay, perfect. So slowly we are getting more and more bats in here. I do really like that because it was really a struggle yesterday to get in a few more bats. But yeah, so maybe they will add this for the really tiny birds, but then for like bigger birds, then we would still get like flamingos, but then added like this flying animation. I think I can live with that, but I can't say I'm 100% sure about that. But for the bats, I think this is a perfect way of implementing them into the game. Can we like follow that one bat that is flying right there? I just wonder, like, we do have like this new camera. Oh wait, yes, we can go into the camera and then, oh look. It is actually really cool to see these guys from up close and the guests enjoying them. I even thought that Eben said that if there are but that probably depends what kind of animation they're doing, but that there are some animations that the animals, oh gosh, it's pretty hard to follow. It's pretty hard to follow this. All right, it's okay like this, I guess. Oh, but we do need to remove a few of the rocks right over here. But I think that Eben mentioned to me that guests do also duck down with a certain animation. So that is definitely a really nice little feature as well, if that is indeed the case. But I have not really seen that yet, to be completely honest. But yeah, do let me know in the comments down below, like, what are your thoughts about these bigger exhibits? What are your thoughts about the bats? What are your thoughts about how Frontier is going to implement this in the future? Like everything that I just mentioned, is that something you would like, or would you like to see it differently? Do let me know in the comments down below. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts about that. And of course, leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys!